Hi, this is Susie Wilson with Gulf Coast WebNet, and today I'm going to show you how to manage the RSS aggregator feed on your website. So the first thing you want to do is log into your admin page. You can do that with a link that's either at the top or the bottom of your website. Click log in. You put your user ID and password. And here we are on the dashboard. So we want to go to posts, all posts. And then we can see which ones have not been published because they say draft next to them. So I'm going to take a look at this one and see if it's something that I want to publish. So I'm going to click the edit button. And here's a nice post about mid-century modern design. So the first thing I notice is that the title doesn't really reflect the article. So we're going to change the title to mid-century modern design trends. And then we're going to copy that title and we're going to also update the permalink. Just copy and paste that in there. Now you would never want to change the permalink on an article that had already been published, but we have not published this one yet. So one of the other things that I like to do is to add an excerpt to this post. So I usually take a paragraph or a sentence or two sentences, copy them. You can make it up yourself too. The excerpt is what is going to show as on Facebook. So I'm going to put the excerpt here. And then I'm also going to, this is our Yoast SEO plugin, and it helps us make sure that we have utilized our keywords properly and getting a lot out of our SEO. So usually I start by pasting the excerpt in here. If you continue to type and it gets longer than can be displayed on the preview that will show in Google, it will turn the words red. So just make sure that you keep it short. Make sure that your keyword is in the meta description. I just typed in mid-century modern for my keyword, but yours could be anything that you want. If you want to make this a cornerstone article, you can do that here, but it will require that you add more words and certain things like that. The other thing that you want to make sure is that you have a featured image. If you don't have one, you can add one from you can just click on this button right here and it will take you to all the images that are already on your website. And then you can either upload a new image or use one that's already on your website just by clicking on it. This one's the one that is selected, so we're going to use that, or we could even change it and use maybe this one, or maybe this one, or this one. There's all kinds of choices you could make. And we'll click Set Featured Image. And you'll see that the featured image is now changed. And you can use tags, which just help people navigate your website a little better. If they want hints on colors, you could put the colors of something, or all kinds of different things. Here are the categories that we already have set up on our website. So I'm going to say it's best to choose one that you've already got, but you could add a new category. I think in this case we're just going to go with property and unclick uncategorized. The other thing we want to do is to make sure that the date is correct for when we want to publicize it. Today happens to be the 15th, and this is a 24-hour time, so if and it's only 1:30 right now, so if I want to publish it today at 4:06, then I can is that 4:06? Yeah, then I can just click OK, and now it says it's going to be scheduled. So this means it's going to publish at 16:06. But let's change that to just noon, so that we can see what it looks like once it's been published. Now, before you publish it, you can always look at the preview, or you can save a draft. But let's look at the preview and see how that looks. Okay, so this is how our post will look. Looks pretty good. Let's publish it. So I'm going to click publish. This is a really good method because it gives you lots of great content that's relevant to your website, and keeps people coming back to see what more you're gonna post in the future. Okay, now right now we don't have the auto publicize feature working right now, so the auto publicize is run by Jetpack, and it will publicize this post to Facebook, to LinkedIn, to Twitter, all the different social media sites, and that is a real bonus. So right now I'm going to go back to the live site, and I'm going to go to our news and see how it looks on our news feed right now. So here is our article, Mid-Century Modern Design Trends, right there. And we can click on it and see how it looks. It looks great. So since we don't have this auto publicize thing working right now, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, I right click up here on the URL, and I copy the link location, and I can go over to Facebook, to my page, and I can just click on the page, post, copy the URL, or paste the URL, and it will automatically publish it for me. Well, it's not so automatic. This is supposed to be automatic once you get that plugin working. So there we go. That's our first blog post. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you have any more questions. Thanks.